Leo, hello there, you beautiful specimen of a human being. We're going to do your general tarot reading for mid-June 2021. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate you. And we're going to get it going immediately with a couple of oracle cards for you. So let's shuffle it up one time here. What's going on with the beautiful Leos in mid-June? My guides and spirit team. And we're just going to have a quick look at these oracles. Then we'll get into the full tarot reading itself. And at the end, I'm going to pull you a bonus spread with the starseed oracle. See what it is you might need to hear from the universe. So we got a lot of stuff going on here for you. Let's get it going immediately. What's up with the Leos? My gods. Okay, yes, something might be coming into a state of balance, or that could be something you're yearning for. Let's get one more here. And before we fully dive into these oracles, I just want to say, if you're new, I'll be speaking about the June subscriber surprise towards the end. So you might want to check that out. It's very interesting. Okay. Communication showing up once again. So we'll get into these super fast. We're not going to spend a lot of time on them. And this first oracle card, notice it has the sign of Libra. Notice it has a yin yang. So maybe some of you are tied to a prominent Libra here. This is a good energy of things evening out, things coming into balance. So there might be a specific sort of situation you're going through, or a specific section of your life that you're craving improvement. And it's only human. I get it. We're all striving to improve in certain different ways, but something good could be coming along here. This is something coming into that state of balance. And this second card, you see the woman, it looks like she's looking off into the past here. She has a letter in her hand. There's birds. So I always immediately think of communication, sending a message, having a conversation with this card. It could also be somebody reminiscing quite a bit. So you might be tied to someone who's doing a little bit of reminiscing here. Someone might be contemplating reaching out. So we're going to get into tarot now, see how this all fits in. Okay. And we'll get you three in the upright and intuitively clarify them as we always do. So let's shuffle it up one time here for the Leos, please. My gods, what's going on in mid-June? Now, last week's reading was titled A Powerful Omen. And there were some strong energies going on around Leo. And I also want to say, if you didn't receive some sort of omen or sign, keep your eyes open still for signs from the universe, whether that's number signs or little happenstances. Like, keep your eyes peeled for stuff like that, because it was showing up extremely strong in last week's reading. And I want to see if it continues here. See how strong the energy is. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands starting us off. That did show up in the Aries reading, so we might be seeing a theme here. Let's get two more. You might be making a stand, standing your ground. That's good. We have the Empress in the middle. So both of these are very firmly grounded, firmly rooted types of cards. And I don't want to get too intuitive just yet, but someone might be being a little stubborn, a little more than usual, or you're going to be taking a stand of some kind. Okay, we have the Four of Swords, all cards that are pretty much immovable in their energy, but we'll talk about them. I'll give you some of the classical meanings before we get into the intuitive, juicy stuff. It's an interesting play of energies we got going on here. In position number one, we have the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior. This is someone who's being very protective of themselves or something. You might be having issues with communication, just like I saw in the beginning, like possible communication issues. That's what the Nine of Wands can be. Very protective, someone who's been through some mess, doesn't want to go through anymore. Think of someone just guarding something, whether that's guarding feelings or guarding other people maybe. So beware of anything that's a little choppy in the communication realm for sure when that card's there, but we'll get more detail. In the center though, I love that we have the Empress. She's always a good sign, regardless of whatever else shows up. It's that beautiful earthy goddess type energy. Maybe some of you could use a little time in nature to cleanse the soul, to recharge a bit. But she is one of my cards of abundance, of course, obviously. Fertility. She is a huge card of blessings to me, gifts from the universe. So I really want to hone in on this and see what it could be about. Of course, it could just be an earth sign, Taurus, in your life. But on the back end, we have the Four of Swords. Needing a rest of some kind. And that kind of ties in with the Nine of Wands as well. So you have two cards of rest. You might need to rest and recharge your physical well-being, your physical batteries, okay? It could even be an emotional rest. This could be just a need for that, but it is not fast movement. It could bring our attention to matters of sleep, matters of meditation, those etheric things. But beware of your physical health when the Four of Swords is here, or there might be something you want to take a break from, or someone you're tied to might need a rest from something, okay? Yeah, there's a lot of Leos, as I always say, so just attach it to your story. With all that being said, though, we're going to dive deeper. We're going to jump in and clarify. So let's shuffle it up one time here for Leo, please. What's going on with Leo? All right, and this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So you could do further research if you'd like. You can rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because every tarot reading in existence is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's see what's up with this Nine of Wands. Feel free to take as many screenshots as you'd like. I don't mind if my face looks a little funny in there. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. So we're getting those similar themes, like absolutely watch your physical health. I'm just going to say that. That's a little bit of a warning, okay? Not to rush anything, not to overdo anything. The Ten of Wands is all about burden, so I do feel like this is somebody like trying to get something off their shoulders, trying to release some kind of burden. It's a little rough, I'm not going to lie, because three of the four cards out go to the physical health. Maybe someone you're very close to, near and dear to, is going through physical issues, sickness, okay? But it's a lot going on here, or the mind could be on that. I do feel improvement with the Ten of Wands showing up in reverse here, but I feel someone trying to protect themselves in some way. If we're not going with the physical health, this is a warning for sure. So be aware, be wary of anyone around you moving funny as well. Interesting. But I do feel someone trying to catch their breath. Relax and refrain, just like take a breath, all right? This is somebody really trying to recharge, okay? So we're going to see what's up with the Empress. I feel like that is a very generalized message, but it is what it is, right? Let's see what's up with the Empress here for Leo. Feel like she is going to be pretty good. Let's see what's up. I don't want to speak too soon, though. What's going on here? Yeah, something's coming in. With the Three of Wands in reverse, now I don't see the Three of Wands in reverse as a bad thing. And I also want to point out that 3 of the 5 cards are fiery cards. That element that you are so closely tied to, the passion, the burn, the zeal, the zest for life, which could easily turn into little temper flare-ups as well. So be wary of that, because 2 of them are in reverse. Now, under a grounded card like the Empress, a card of blessings, a card of abundance, this is generally a card of waiting, okay? Waiting on those manifestations to roll in. So when I do see it in reverse, I see big, beautiful things coming in, whether that's blessings coming or wins. There's a lot of different labels we can put on it. And you could be going through a lot of different things, but there's fantastic energetic possibilities here. So yes, we do have a little warning here about the physical health and vitality of you and those close to you. But with this Empress here, I just absolutely love it. It's kind of a feeling that everything's going to be okay. Regardless of what happens, everything's going to be okay. The beautiful blessings and abundance of Mother Nature. This is good. Once again, I feel like this is an omen, just like last week's. So we're going to keep it moving to the Four of Swords. I would be very optimistic about those energies, regardless of what's going on in life. That's good. So let's see what's up with the Four of Swords. I'll give you a quick recap, and then we're going to get your bonus spread. So why is that Four of Swords here for Leo, please? Thank you. 2 of Cups. Okay. Yeah, either you or someone you're tied to is very stressed out by an interpersonal relationship. And I keep it broad like that for a reason. Now, the 2 of Cups is generally a card of romance or any close bond, any close relationship. Yes, it could also be soulmates. So I feel someone really trying to decompress from a stressful situation with someone they're closely tied to, for sure, or the need for that. We have the energy of someone being protective, choppy communication. It just completely makes sense to me. If there is any sort of relationship, whether that's romance or whether that is just friends or work or whatever, that's really putting a big stress and strain on you, know when to pump the brakes. Know when to say, okay, I need to just take a minute. Okay, I need to take a second to breathe, because there's a lot of fire in here as well. So if you don't take that second to breathe, I feel like it's tying in with the warning that there could be some sort of combustive outcome. Okay, and combustive doesn't always mean bad, but if you don't properly watch this, there could be some combustive outcomes in your interpersonal relationship. So be wary of that. And I'm going to give you a quick recap. In position number 1, if you look down in the box, we have the 9 of Wands with the 10 of Wands in reverse. What I was just speaking about, possibly somebody putting a little bit of a wall up to release a burden, release possible guilt. I feel like it is also tied in with the 4 of Swords, which could be some sort of warning about your physical well-being or even your emotional well-being. Like there is a warning here to be had from the universe. In the center, we have the Empress with the Three of Wands in reverse. That feels very good to me. That something is coming towards you. Some sort of rich reward, some beautiful abundance of some kind is coming in. Like, you won't have to wait much longer. That's the type of energy. There's going to be action. There's going to be movement. It's also another omen to me as well. So please keep your eyes peeled for the number signs, the synchronicities in life, because it's showing up here. And on the back end, we have the Four of Swords with the Two of Cups. This to me just screams that there might be a very stressful interpersonal relationship you're going through right now, and it could be best if you decompress and take a breath in some way. We're seeing it on both ends here. So maybe like you and whatever or whoever this person is might need to just breathe, relax. That's kind of just how this is feeling to me. Of course, these could have other meanings, so please take a screenshot if you'd like. We're going to get your bonus spread. Interesting indeed, my friends. And I'm just going to get these to see what it is you need to hear from the universe real quick. Not spending a lot of time here. What's going on with Leo? What do they need to hear from the universe? And I love ending the reading with these cards. I really do. What does Leo need to hear, please? Thank you. Wow. Yeah. You know, these cards really blow my mind and make me laugh sometimes. The first one we have is Water Your Garden, and it fits right in with the theme of the whole reading about watching your physical health, recharging those batteries. We also have Star Ancestors, which I feel is good, and that's giving me a very intriguing feeling this week. So briefly, we'll talk about these. I'll tell you my feelings, and then I'll tell you what the cards literally mean. So Water Your Garden is all about self-care, watching out for oneself, whether that's your emotional, physical well-being. So you see the tie-in that it has to the reading itself. And I feel like that's the universe just pounding that message home. Just really making sure that whoever needs to hear this, if this reading's for you and it was resonating, it's like tripling, quadrupling down. Like, hey, seriously though, take care of yourself. Okay, it's very important. It says nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Very straightforward type of message. So do with it what you will, my friends. And Star Ancestors, to me, this is usually talking of the interconnected nature of life and the relationships we all have. But this is giving me an energy of elders. So you might need to seek advice about something from someone you consider an elder, whoever that might be. Okay, that's the intuitive feeling. It's like if you're in a sticky situation, don't feel bad about asking for advice. Also, someone might be approaching you for advice. So do with it what you will. It literally says on the bottom, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. There might be certain situations you're going through in life that you might need to look past certain levels, look a little deeper and see what it is you can figure out and connect the dots with. So Leo, that's what I have for you. Don't click away just yet though, my friends. I'm going to give you the details of the June subscriber surprise. For the June subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 2 copies of the beautiful, gorgeous Light Seers Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's only 2 simple things as usual. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are by now. And second, let me know down in the comments your sun, moon, and rising sign. If you don't know them all, just tell me which ones you do know down there. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, I will announce the winners in my community tab as usual. And I'll start you off. My sun sign is Aries, my moon is Scorpio, and my rising is Pisces. So my friends, thank you so much for spending time with me, and I'll see you next time.